Hey, hey, hey.
Get your lighters up. Wethinks in the house.
Jayden's in the house.
It's my fifth episode on Wethinks.
I actually think it might be number 5. Maybe
Really?
number 4.
He's famous and
It's
viral. He's the
at least
sensation.
Yeah.
He's the moment.
Yeah. And
it's kind of like your vagina.
Don't say that.
It's kind of like your vagina. Viral sensation.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
But last episode flopped, so we had to bring Jayden back so that maybe we'd do better again.
Last episode flopped, and then Grayson
like
thought it was because we didn't put Drag Race in the
Avery.
title. So
It's because
leave a comment if we didn't mention Drag Race, and then if you liked when we mentioned Drag Race.
leave a comment if you clicked on this video because something related to Drag Race is in the title or the description.
Honestly, are we becoming a Drag Race podcast?
I think maybe yes, because almost every time
But-
all of the videos that suggest us are like Trixie, Katya, Drag Race,
But is that
Brittany
bad?
Broski.
Is that bad? Is it okay?
It's not
No,
bad.
it's not bad.
I mean, it's capitalizing off our interests.
Exactly.
There's not many Drag
But
Race.
I don't know why you
podcasts
would
out
listen
there.
to us. Yes, there's literally 10 billion Drag Race
but,
podcasts.
Yeah.
But not
There's no one
By a
as
drag queen.
inexperienced and stupid as us.
Well, I've been in drag twice, so
Yeah, me too. Well,
exactly.
me too.
Yeah, I don't know why you would listen to us.
So basically, we're professionals.
You've been in it once.
Yeah, actually,
So-
only one time, Avery. Thank you very much.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Well, we're still decorated for Valentine's over here because Valentine's was
Literally 2
days
days
ago.
ago.
Yes, exactly.
But when you're seeing this, it's not. But honestly, it doesn't matter.
Just
I
pretend
don't-
it'll be 3 days by the
Yeah,
time this
you
is up.
don't- You don't need.
But
God, good
Close
luck.
enough.
I got
Yeah.
this is a gift. Valentine's Gay.
Shit.
Valentine's Day gift from Avery Jones. Monkey radio station.
Monkey radio station is what he said. I
And
don't think you
comment down
That's
below
so
if you like that.
cute. Thanks.
Well, what I got for Valentine's Day, let me show you guys. Where did it go?
And here we go.
Boyfriends, if you're watching, get this for your girlfriends. Pimple popping kit. And I've been popping those pimples.
Like crazy.
He has clearest skin I've ever seen now.
Mhm.
And my face, if you look super close, just looks like a graveyard. I've just been absolutely
That's
mauling
okay.
every single part of my face, which I would do either way
Mm-hmm.
because I'm addicted to picking at my skin and popping
Yeah,
pimples.
but this is it can be cleaner because you can clean that.
Exactly.
Sure,
in
yeah.
your hand.
It's the
And-
better way of doing it.
Yeah.
And it's less barbaric.
Yeah.
It feels very professional.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you also got 6 diamond paintings.
Oh my god.
I got 6 diamond paintings, yes. Wish
That's
my
awesome.
grades luck. Honestly, wish them luck.
Yeah.
But they're all cats in bonnets, so I think it's really cute.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
That's
And then
darling.
I also got a wonderful Valentine's massage with cupping, and now I have crazy fucking purple dots all over my back.
Dots.
Big circles.
Yeah, big.
Polka
Not the
dots.
hugest
Polka
fan
dots.
of cupping, but it was kind of fun. I don't know if I believe them in it, but it's
Nah, me neither,
it's,
but it's fire.
it's still fun, I guess.
I just like the feeling of cupping.
I don't really love the feeling either. I just kind of enjoy the thrill of being in pain.
That's so cute.
Oh, that's a cute horse.
We need to change this so we stop bringing it up.
Yeah, maybe we need to turn off that TV. But what about when pregnant horse
Turn the
pops up?
TV
You know
off. Turn
that's-
the TV off. How do you guys like Kendrick Lamar's halftime show?
It was good.
I really enjoyed it, and it was really fucking annoying because I went back to class the next day and it was so annoying because everyone was like, no. They probably wanted Billie Eilish instead to go out and perform.
Right.
Everyone was like, I didn't like it. Was boring. I didn't really like it.
Well, there was no Taylor Travis engagement.
I think that's probably the
And
problem.
I think that was why it was
Yeah.
bad. So, yeah.
And
exactly.
I loved Samuel L. Jackson's role in that. It was really good, really good.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're just really licking on that mic.
I wasn't licking it. I was trying to
Well,
position it with
It's
my
better than being
lip.
Really far away. Yeah, he's been in training. podcast training.
trainer.
So we're gonna start a school for men, mostly men,
Right.
to all boys school, where you bring them in and you teach them how to podcast, and I'm on their way.
It's me.
Right.
And most people would be like, enough. None of that.
We can
Don't
talk
piss
about
me
that.
off. I'm talking. Exactly. See, this is what the podcast school is trying to implement. We're going to bring these men in, and honestly, it's going to be such an intense field of like, this is how you podcast. You're doing it wrong. We have them do like final projects, and we just critique the shit out of it. Like, we break them down, fail them all, and then they think, "Damn, I failed podcast school. I should never pick up a mic."
Right.
And they never do.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like
honestly,
that.
I will be implementing this all across the land. See how well it's working? He doesn't even want to be on the podcast.
And sometimes that's for the best.
And you're next, buddy.
Oh.
You're next, buddy.
This is Wethinks.
It's
This
gonna
is
be
our podcast.
It's gonna be Avery Thinks. Avery Jones Thinks.
It's already Avery Thinks because it's all Avery blah 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 and Grayson going yes.
You guys, who has better opinions, me or Grayson?
And comment down below. And
No.
Let us know.
I bet people want the fucking Billie Eilish halftime show where she goes out and she's like, "No, I got a bellyache."
wait, but if she did bellyache, I would love it.
I'd be waving. I
I'd
put
be
my
like,
lighters up.
Put my lighter up. For
Yeah, I put my
bellyache.
lighters up.
Hey.
No.
But yeah, and she'd fucking, I don't know, sing "Oh Holy Night" or whatever.
At the
What?
halftime show.
She sang "Oh Holy Night" at one of her concerts.
Yes, and then
I've
everyone.
been saying, "Oh my God, she's gonna be Kristen," but no.
Maybe it's just.
not quite there yet.
Avery, I'm not seeing that
How's
happen.
song
I don't
go?
think it's gonna happen.
I don't think so
How's the
either.
song go?
Maybe it's in the gutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be Billie.
That was my
Bellyache.
shit.
Well, we just said bellyache, and you were
Oh.
like,
And you didn't even give a fuck, so.
And now I got a
Do you even
bellyache.
really like Billy or no?
Bro, I was so down with that first EP, Copycat EP, bro.
So
my
good.
shit.
So good.
My shit. And then she released When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? And I was kind of onto that. I was
That was
like,
kinda-
okay, all
it was-
right.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
okay. It was okay.
But then anything after that, I really did not enjoy. Haven't enjoyed since.
Just not into it, but
At the time.
And
And it's one of those things where I really liked Billie Eilish when I was like in junior high, and all of my relatives
Yeah.
that like know me from then only, or like I guess I didn't even talk about it that much. But when you're in junior high, they like grill you for like, oh, what are you into? And you're like, I guess like I like Billie Eilish, I guess. And now every time I go anywhere, all my family's like, oh my gosh, have you been seeing what Billie Eilish is up to? And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
No one
I don't like
cares.
Billie Eilish. And they'd be like, what kind of music do you like? Like indie music? And I'm like, oh.
No.
Like in 2019, but please don't remind me, please. Please excuse me. Now I like to call it like experimental,
right.
underground. My favorite album is Radiohead and Rainbows, but not for the reason you might think.
Not for the reason you would think, though.
Yes.
Love that, love that.
That's good. Also, I saw something crazy. This is probably, I don't know if our audience is aligned for this reference, but I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok saying like, oh my God, they need to release more emergency intercom episodes so I don't have to watch the ones from like 2021 when they
Like,
first started.
What do you mean
But
you don't have to watch
That is my
those?
shit. Like, those are the... Okay, I stopped listening, like, end of 2022, beginning 2023. Maybe, like, halfway through 2023.
Mm-hmm.
I just, like... I like, had schoolwork
Right.
to do since then.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to, like, go to school and literally listen to Emergency Intercom all fucking
That is
day.
my shit.
When it first came out, I literally think I listened to maybe the third ever episode, and that was when I like, got onto it. It was, like... Yeah, and I was like, I didn't even know who those people were, but exposing myself.
Guys, I can't even stop yawning. I'm so bored.
You wanted... You... You earlier were like, Avery, no, you can't fall asleep. You can't take a nap.
I'm just bored.
And now you're fucking tired.
I'm not even tired. I'm just bored of y'all. Where's the entertainment? I need more entertainment.
Oh my God.
Where's the jumping? Where's the
Okay,
singing?
okay.
You need to leave the room.
Okay,
This
hold
is
on.
you're kicked off of this episode.
Hold on.
Where's the
What are you pulling?
Where's the
up?
sound go? Where's the
Pulling
soundboard? Where's the soundboard?
Just hold on. I got you. I'm sorry, I'm setting up Subway Surfers on the side of the screen for him. Yeah, here you go.
And hopefully this will be better
and
for
then
you.
the Wethinks notes will be right here. Okay, is this better?
Right. So, love old emergency intercom.
Yeah, and so
I don't understand what the fuck
it's
you
so
mean.
fucking good.
That's
like,
not good.
Avery put me on
Sorry.
emergency intercom in 2023.
Yeah, and that was he started
And
listening right when I was like not really listening anymore. But I remember we had like just started like hanging out as friends. And I remember we were hanging out, and we were in a group of friends. But
And I was having a
somehow we
panic
like
attack.
got alone at some point by my mastermindery, and I remember he was like, Loki, like, you saved me with that. Like, I was having a really hard time. And then I listened to Martina comment. Like,
It like, because like the day before, I don't know why, but I was having a panic attack. And then I listened to, it was because I was so stressed out with Big 3 work. It was so annoying.
oh, doxing your old company.
Yeah, Big 3, they fucking suck.
They honestly didn't give you any fucking credit or anything.
Exactly.
Graphic design work sometimes is like really insane to me because it's like, what do you mean you're getting paid $10 an hour for them to steal your designs, use them for marketing, put them all over the internet? When you Google Big 3, his designs come up and there's no like copyright anywhere. You're getting paid $10 an hour. Like,
Yeah, and
that
also
shit's crazy.
they expect you to turn out designs as if you're like the Speedy Gonzalez. Because what do you mean you're asking me to do a design and you want it the same day?
And then when you give the design from the same day, they would like nitpick and be like,
Be
well,
like,
why isn't
well,
there
actually-
enough?
Well,
like,
actually, we need this,
detail?
and we also need that, and
Can
also
you reformat the entire thing? Actually,
you need to make this bigger. It's actually ugly, so
low key, Subway Surfers is helping me too. Like, I'm really watching.
But, anyways,
Trying to
I was
recook.
so stressed out about that, and I was like, starting to have a panic attack, and then I listened to emergency intercom while I was designing. I was like, I just feel so much better.
That's so
And
sweet.
then the next day, he was like, Avery, like, saved my life. Like, I was having a panic attack, and then I put on emergency. And I was like, I felt really special. Because, like, I had given him, like, movies to watch before, like, when we very first started talking. But, like, that's, like, okay, that's my persona. But, like, I'm giving you the real shit. And I remember telling him and being, like, scared to tell him because I was like, this is where I get my personality, and I don't want to be, like, judged. But now, I'm not saying that emergency intercom is, like, blown up or whatever, but it's, like, it's definitely... like, you just had to be there. You just had to be there when there was not much online to look at, not much on TikTok to see about emergency intercom.
Wow.
Not to say that Annie and Drew weren't huge, but
No, but
you know,
right.
emergency intercom itself was still like small.
They really were my emergency intercom. That's the thing.
Honestly,
'Cause
changed my life.
They helped me in an emergency.
Honestly, changed my
That's
life
good.
because that's for
That's
like
good.
their media of the week. Like, that's where I learned how to like not only listen to good music but also find good music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
it introduced me to like the basics that I needed to know of like good music. Because I don't know, I would definitely would have hit a rut, and
I
anytime
agree.
I still hit a rut, I'll go back and find something to listen to. But I don't know how we ended up talking about emergency intercom for that long. I'm just upset because people shouldn't be hating on the older episodes because those are like those
That's
are
so special.
Sorry, it's like stressing me out. Like, he's really getting close to getting hit. It's so fast.
He was really fast. I just like to think that it sped up. Like, he's okay.
Okay.
Okay, back to the notes. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Oh my god. So we went back home a couple weeks ago, and Grayson came to my church.
Yes,
If you remember, I don't know if you've seen
did.
any of these episodes before, but my parents are both pastors at this one church that both me and Jayden grew up in. Literally hell on earth. Way too many stories about this place. It's just like infamous within our circle.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
a lot of our friends went there, and a lot of like, if you're from like a small tight knit church, like, you know, like everyone knows everyone, and you will be surrounded by those people till you die. So Grayson has a lot of like history with the church.
I
as well.
know the lore of the church.
Yeah.
Right.
I used to go to youth group sometimes in 7th grade. I went one time in like 10th grade. And
She like slept over or something.
Yeah.
And also, like, there's just at any church, I believe, but especially at, like, churches like these, like, small little redneck churches in a small town, like, there will be so many insane characters. So, like, he knows the lore.
Of course.
It was about time for him to come back to church.
Right?
Because he's in a religion class.
Yes, perfect opportunity to go for my world religion class that I had to do a report
and
on a church for.
I wasn't opposed to it either. Like, I'm a big religion scholar. Like, I like to, like, get into that, and like definitely wanted to hear his opinions and shit, but wow, was that an insane experience.
Like, I can't believe, is that what it's like every time?
Every single time.
The craziest sermon of all time.
I need to like see your notes from that sermon. So he was like sitting there taking notes, and you know what, that's what I try and do like most of the times. I try and like sit and listen, not because I'm Christian, because I'm atheist, but because I get to like think about how these people think and think about how they see the world. And I think, oh my god, like, it used to be like, oh, you can think whatever you want, if it's stupid, like, whatever, doesn't make a difference. But we're unfortunately in a world where crazy religious ideas are very relevant in the mainstream, and so it's just very interesting to me to hear it and like criticize it and feel, I guess, self-righteous in my own way. Being like, wow, these bitches are crazy.
Well, it was just like, I just don't understand, like, how that man is a pastor, because holy shit, he's so bad at his damn job.
Yeah. And
like, it's insane.
This man is horrible. I honestly find it really hard to believe that there's any pastors out there that aren't insanely corrupt people. Like, even me and Grayson were, like, researching this one church in our hometown the other night just for fun, because they're, like, the only affirming church in our hometown, and, like, they do a lot of really good work. But even then, like, I don't trust their pastor. Right. I think it's such a unique position of power to be in that, like, I just can't trust anyone. Like, I feel like that might be a core problem within the religion. But this man is crazy. This man has beef with me and Jade. This man has beef with so many people. Like, he is genuinely evil.
Beef
machine.
Beef machine.
Whatever.
Meat eater.
I don't know if
he has a ton of meat eaters in the church, though.
Yes, his meat eater army, bro. And that's the problem.
It's
like a horrible person will get into power, but because he's in power, everyone will be like, yes, meat eat.
Yes.
I'm going to eat your meat. And then no one says anything, but everyone's aware of these
The guy
problems.
in the first row laughs at all the jokes.
Literally.
He's leading the pack.
He's leading the pack. Anyways, so, it's one thing to sit and listen to the sermon, but it's another to try and take notes on it, because at some point, like, it just lost coherence.
It doesn't make any sense.
And I don't think I ever realized how incoherent it was until Grayson wrote it out. And then I was like, you know what? You're right. I don't know how you're taking notes on this right now.
Well, like, it's one thing to, like, be a pastor who's, like, spewing kind of crazy rhetoric, but it's another thing to be doing that while also not having any coherent thoughts at all. And have the worst way of speaking I've ever heard in my life. Like, holy shit, such a bad just public speaker in general, bad at preparing, like, how to like tell a story.
And this man has been doing this for probably 30 years now. Oh, I thought he died. Sorry, I got scared.
I don't know.
Don't worry. Never fear.
I don't really know what
he's been doing it for like 30 years now. This man's like 65. And okay, sorry. I'm sorry, I need to look away. But he has been doing this for every single week. He writes his own notes. He doesn't have any ghostwriters, and no one checks him. And so it's just crazy. And I don't know if you have your notes, but I think
I got them up.
I think you should read them. Because this is what happens when someone goes unchecked, and for weeks and weeks they just exist in their own echo chamber of everyone being like, yes, listening to your sermons. I love to listen to your sermons.
The problem is your mom has never listened to these sermons, so she doesn't know what it's like.
Yeah. My mom is technically the executive person who's like in charge of like keeping everyone in check, but honestly, I just don't think, first of all, it's hard for a woman to be in a position of, like that in the church, but also it's hard for a woman to be taken seriously in the church, so it doesn't go well together, and I don't think she ever says anything for those reasons. Anyways, this is the sermon.
Okay. He begins the sermon with discussing Bible attackers or skeptical Christians that don't understand the Bible, its history, and its purpose. He then uses the telephone game analogy.
So basically saying that people like to say that writing the Bible is like a big telephone game, which you know what? It was.
Translations of it all.
It was because, it started word of mouth, oral tradition for many, many years. The first manuscript of most of the Gospels weren't written until about at least 300 years after Jesus died. And, just a lot, many, many years of many, many, many different types of these same corrupt people were translating these and then threw in random words like homosexuality and then kept them in. And you'd like to say that, I don't know, it's better now, but it's not like you're going back to the original manuscripts because we lost them.
Right.
What?
They're gone.
And he said that the telephone game analogy did not apply because the people have been really careful with how they translate it. And when you play this telephone game with your friends, like you're trying to mess it up on purpose.
With all their PhDs.
And that's how it gets messed up.
Right, with all our fake PhDs. But it's like, okay, so you're relying on humanity for let's see. How many years is that? Like 2,000 years since Jesus died? Like you're relying on that many generations just to be perfect? And you think they've all been as educated as they are now?
Because every other religion wasn't careful. And so
no one else was careful.
Yeah. And then he was talking about how the Bibles now, the way they're translated is better than they even used to be because now they have like more things that are like older, and like I was like, okay, girl, whatever
you say, girl.
Changed for the sake of clarity.
Yeah, they say they only changed the Bibles for the sake of clarity. Okay, totally not because of political agenda and other things.
Yes, and Christians live out their lives sheepishly in 2025 because they're afraid of being canceled.
Yes.
He's got to throw that in there.
He loves to say canceled.
Which, like, I don't know how that, like, aligned with where he was going in the sermon,
Christians are in grave danger in this country.
Yeah, so way back, this is kind of anecdotal, but way back in 2020-ish.
You're like fully speaking to Subway surfers right now.
I'm not speaking. This is a little anecdotal, but in 2020, this was when he started using the word canceled a lot. And at the time, I was like 15, and I was like, okay, I don't get it, because to me, being canceled...
he fucking died.
Being canceled was only used in the sphere of, like, people on the internet. Like, getting canceled because they're in a position of power. And so, to me, I was like, why would you talk about Christians being canceled without recognizing it's because they're in a position of power, and we have to check them, like, before they say crazy shit. Like, and I didn't even think Christians were being canceled. I was like, only, like, celebrities are being canceled. But now I realize, like, it started in 2020 for a reason. That's when things started to get a little bit ridiculous in terms of, like, right-wing politics. And that's where the, like, persecution complex was born. And so I didn't recognize that at the time, but, like, man, has he held on to that ever since, of, like, we are being canceled. And to me, it still doesn't make sense, because I'm like, it's just such a weird term to use. And I literally, one time he called me. This is like exposing how crazy this is. Because first of all, why are you calling a 17...
Yeah,
why? I think I was probably barely 16 at the time. Before one of his sermons where he was going to talk about cancel culture and, like, Black Lives Matter. And he knew I was known in the church for being, like, a crazy liberal, like, crazy person. We all had that era in 2020.
Blackout
still
Tuesday.
stand by
Blackout
it.
Tuesday. That was so big.
I will still stand by everything I said back then. But also, I was a young kid, and I think I was being not ridiculed, but I was in a different position than a lot of people were, because I had a lot of adults talking to me and, like, trying to debate me and, like, trying to, like...
That's just weird.
Yeah.
It was weird. Like, I was in a weird position. So I was kind of known for being someone that you could go debate. And this man, this, like, 60-year-old man calls me at, like, 9 a.m. while I'm getting ready for church before he's about to give his sermon. Probably the only time he's ever asked for advice on anything. But it's all performative, because he calls me and he's like, hey, like, I'm doing this sermon about being canceled and, like, Black Lives Matter, and, like, I'm talking about how, like, it's hard to be a Christian. And I told him, like, straight up to his face, I was like, that's bullshit. Like, no one uses that word anymore. Like, it doesn't make any sense for you to be using that. Like, I don't feel like Christians are canceled, because I feel like we're still the majority a lot of the time. And, like, I was low-key spitting, because, again, I was a based ass 15-year-old, and he... You know what? He still gave a fuck-ass sermon about being canceled. It was all performative. It's all performative. And so it shocked me that he knew you were coming. And, again, small church. Everybody knows Avery McClinton has a trans best friend. And sometimes he comes to church. And sometimes we could convert him.
Sometimes y'all can get me.
And he'll be a girl. Okay?
Just y'all
so
wait.
I was shocked.
Ain't gonna happen.
Jay's gonna make sure of it, because usually everyone's on their best behavior when like they come to church. When mom's on their best behavior, my mom's best friend was like giving Gray big hugs, and like it was weird. Like, so usually I would think bleep that gonna be on his best behavior, but no, it's all performative. Because he gets, at the end of the day, he gets up on that stage and he can say whatever the fuck he wants. And he's going crazy. Like, he's going senile. So, it really, whatever's happening up here comes out. And next point.
Comes out his butt.
And out his butt, too.
Yeah.
It's all
100%. The next point was that he was calling out Mormons and saying that
this is my favorite.
They're literally stupid because of the way that they, got the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, he said, and I quote, "Oh my God, like... Can you believe there are religions out there where the basis of what they believe is that an angel came down from the heavens and gave them golden slabs of text to this one guy, and they wouldn't show it to anyone? Isn't that crazy?" And Christians eat
Aren't
that
they
shit
fucking
up.
stupid?
They love to make fun of Mormons.
Yeah.
And you know what? So do I. Don't we all? But
my dad.
Like, let's think about that.
Let's think for a second, because who else got some slabs of stone with rules on them handed to him by the heavens, and no one else has seen them? Abraham. Sorry,
Noah.
So close.
I'm mixing up my Abrahamic
Noah wasn't really
leaders.
there then.
No, Noah, he served one purpose. He got on that boat and he was done.
He got that boat.
He got that boat. He
probably got that boat.
My
he
boat is so pretty.
He probably
My
drowned.
boat
Do you think that was what Noah was doing on top of his
Wait,
boat?
Willem is my Noah. I would go to church if this was Noah.
Willem's Ark.
This is my
It's
Noah.
Willem Beller.
And
Willem's Ark.
wait,
This is my Abraham, and it's Alaska.
Wow.
Father Abraham is RuPaul. Mama Ru.
Willem's Ark.
Wow.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, so just straight up hypocritical, but also like Christians don't think past their own faith sometimes, which is how it is. Next point.
Right, and then he was
this is like exactly back to back. He's not missing any points, by the way.
No, definitely not. And then he brought up a bunch of verses and said that people don't understand the overarching story and take verses here and there, and then
of course,
blah
out
blah
of context.
blah blah blah. I don't even fucking know what any of this is saying.
Then he
then he
was on the meat of his story. The only part that was basically like a little bit coherent, he was talking about some sort of like, let's look at different verses and what they really mean. Who cares? Not really applicable for his class.
And then he brought up juvenile detention centers. And why don't you tell this? Because
okay, yeah. So he was saying there's this guy at the church. I honestly don't know this guy. Apparently, it's because he works at a juvenile detention center in downtown Houston, and so he's never there.
Right.
Convenient.
Oh my God.
That none of us know this man.
It's now hitting me what he said.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So, then he says that this man, he's so happy he can come to church again, and he is a person that really lives out the faith in many, many ways. Like, he says what he's doing is really important at this juvenile detention center. Sometimes he'll have to wrestle these aggressive, violent kids to the ground and tell them, Jesus loves you, Jesus loves you. And he'll have to, like, he's preaching the gospel at these delinquent, horrid children.
dangerous, violent teenagers.
Hooligans.
Okay,
right.
So, first of all, I'm going to pretend that this did actually happen, because it's 100% possible that this old ass man just made this story up about this random white man. He could be a perfectly nice guy.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to pretend it actually did happen. And
well, knowing who it is, probably did.
who is it? Do you know him? He works there?
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, bless those kids. This man... Yeah, okay. So, basically, first of all, that's not your job, obviously. Second of all...
He name dropped. You don't remember?
I didn't remember that at all.
He did name drop in the sermon, so...
Well, okay. Well, that's horrible. This man's horrible, but I guess... This is probably true then. Then he works at this juvenile detention center. Downtown Houston, let's think about that for a second. Downtown Houston, pretty diverse place. Let's just say that. Is you're not really working with like suburban delinquents. Like you're working with downtown delinquents, and that's just a crazy thing to say about
Because a lot of the demographic of downtown.
And
Houston.
some people. Let's think about underprivileged people in Houston. Let's think about the system of Houston and who it serves to protect.
Exactly.
And who happens to fall in underprivileged, poor demographics. And let's just think about that for a second, because you cannot be on stage in your position of power spreading these things about these people, and that shouldn't even have to be said. Like, you just can't. First of all, of any kind of prison or any kind of center, like, you should not be saying these people are horrible, because you don't know that.
They're
and
violent.
Also, a lot of the time, that's not even true.
It's not true, because obviously it stems from where you grow up.
Yeah, it comes from a lot. There's a lot of different things, and that's not even a crazy liberal take. That's just how it is.
Yeah, it's literally just how it works.
Yeah, a lot more homeless people end up in prisons.
It's just common sense.
A lot more, underprivileged people end up in prisons, and it's
not because they don't know Jesus.
Exactly. And so you're also spreading crazy rhetoric, and it's not like your audience isn't diverse either. Like, we are in the suburbs. We are in suburban Houston as well. Like, it's not like you can just expect everyone to agree with you.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just ridiculous. You can't be getting up there. And that part actually really did make me mad.
It really made me mad too, because there's no way you say that.
It really, really actually made me very upset, because
probably the only thing I heard.
Again, you're in a position of power, that shit makes me really, really, really mad. And I mean,
that shit makes my blood boil.
That shit makes my blood boil.
He's not even real.
I cannot wait till I go home and I tell my mom about this. And part of it will make me upset, because my mom, at the end of the day... No.
You should have.
Part of it is, at the end of the day, I know my mom's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
I tell her because it helps me to think, oh, well, they're not all bad. I have been harmed by Christianity. I'm seeing many fucking idiots get up and use their religion for bad, but, my mom's a good person, and my mom will understand where I'm coming from, and my mom will respect my opinion, and she agrees with me. But at the end of the day, it's ridiculous for me to think that's going to change anything. And so it is a little hard to accept, but doesn't fucking matter. All that matters is that this old ass white man's getting up on stage and calling
with his stinky boner.
Yeah.
In his fucking red face. He looks like a fucking lobster.
Literally tomato.
Put him down. Someone put him down, honestly. Send him to, La La Land.
What's that tomato called in...
Get him hooked on nitrous or something.
VeggieTales?
Bob the tomato?
Bob the tomato, yes.
Yeah, he
Bob
wishes.
The drag
Bob the
queen.
tomato. Bob the tomato, honestly, fucking out.
Let's just say that. And then after that, though, he called out communism and Karl Marx.
Yes.
Karl Marx.
And genuinely, there's nothing else to say about that, because that's all he said randomly about that. So...
Yeah, he was saying, without the Bible, we'd have communism and Karl Marxism and stuff.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't think he even knows what that is.
What does that even mean?
And also, there's just so much weird rhetoric to wrap into this. I just don't get it. First you're racist, and now you're, crazy anti-communist. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. This man doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, and then he ended by, talking about... reading the Bible together with other people, and then started calling out psychology terms, the production effect, and trying to make it scientific, that it's good to read the Bible with other people.
And here's what I have to say about that.
This is how you know he didn't go to college.
And here's my insider knowledge about that. He went to Bible college, so no, he didn't go to college. In the 70s too, so no, he didn't go to college. And so here's what I have to say about that. Here's my insider knowledge. So we have funders, we have benefactors who pour into this church. And we also, there's a sister school, I suppose, never really started out together with in my town that is connected sort of to the church. Not really explicitly, but financially definitely connected to the church. And they both have the same benefactor. One of their biggest donors is
Kevin Sorbo.
Yes, no. Is someone who is this weird, out of touch, son of some random washed up TV pastor, preacher. And so now he runs this weird fringe Christianity movement of needing to read scripture in big groups. That's his whole thing, which is random, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're basically being paid to promote this. We're being paid by this guy. The churches are being paid to do his little like program of like reading scripture. I would say the name, but you could just look up the place. I won't do that.
This guy is trash because this is the third time he's died.
Oh, we're talking about Subway Surfers there for a second.
Sorry.
So
he's actually trash. That's the thing.
So, yeah. So it was not only random to put that in the sermon, but it's straight up just an ad read, basically.
Yeah,
but these
like
people don't know it's an ad read.
In the middle of the sermon.
In the middle of the sermon, it makes no sense.
Literally, like, said all the way throughout. Like,
and they put up the logo and everything.
Mm-hmm. And y'all, guess what? Join this freaking group.
Sign up. We got
150 people signed up. Hear that, donors? Do you hear
exactly.
150 people signed up.
Food will be provided. Food will be provided.
Everybody sign up now. Sign up now. Mm-hmm. God's doing big things in this church and big things for our donor company. Give us money.
Anyways, let's wrap back.
Give us money so we can fund racist explorations and mission trips, and give us money so we can do conversion therapy and we can send people to wilderness camp.
This is like in those videos where like, let's get into today's sponsor. And then he starts rambling
Except they don't tell the audience that it's sponsored.
It's not sponsored.
I'm fucking reporting you to the
like
government.
Honey,
and I'm taking away your goddamn tax break.
It's like Honey's link. Like, and they switch the link, and they don't know that it's actually not going to you. So
yeah, reference. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think you can literally. No, I mixed that up. You're allowed to have donors, but next time they say anything political on that goddamn stage, I'm reporting them to the FBI and I'm fucking getting their fucking rights taken away. Yeah, because as a religious like organization, you don't have to pay property tax in Texas, or any taxes at all. But if you say anything political, you can get their status removed as a nonprofit. Mm-hmm. So I'm doing that. Mm-hmm. Anyways, is that how we ended?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, and then of course call to God or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Yes, of course.
We got 20 minutes to hit all those.
What? We don't have to hit all those.
Oh, I thought this is what is getting brought up.
We don't have to. There's no rules.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is my first time. Of course, I'm in training still.
Yeah, you're still a podcast training, but
this is my first time.
Go ahead and be quiet for 5 minutes. You've earned 5 minutes of silence.
It's actually my 5th time, so.
Okay.
I should know.
But anyways, all that to say, I think my mom was meant to be a nun. Like, I just think she is not God's strongest soldier. Like, she is not going to take these bitches down from the inside, but she needs to get herself out of these situations being surrounded by crazy Christians.
Yeah. And she just needs to have a wake-up call.
She just needs to be a nun. She needs to get away from crazy-ass men like my dad. And she needs to, vow herself to like, help the needy. And, like...
She would love to do that.
She would love to do that.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Anyways...
Just like everything she stands for it's just like she has very strong opinions about the right things, but there's just one overarching opinion that confines it all.
Yeah, she has these strong opinions and she's a strong woman. She's not in the position to embrace that she's a strong woman.
Yeah.
And she knows it, but she can't do anything about it, and it's sad and it's hard to watch. But anyways, let's talk about Troye Sivan music videos. Because that is my church.
That is my fucking church.
I'd go to church if that was a sermon. I would go to church if that was a sermon. Troye Sivan music videos. I don't know what the fuck. Who is his director? Because I need to hire them to like make a sex tape for me.
Just make a movie about it.
Make a Troye Sivan movie. Luca,
literally Troye Sivan movie.
Yeah.
If you can hear me.
I don't know why you need
musical. Troye Sivan musical.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I think that the director's like style is
sex tape. You want to have a
no.
I
understand that director, whoever that director is just like I'm just such a sexy director. Like I don't know what he's putting in those videos, but it's everything he makes is sexy. Mm-hmm. So if he made like a porno, like I'd watch it and I enjoy it.
Okay.
Right.
Anyways, which everyone say your favorite Troye Sivan music video.
When he dresses as a woman.
I don't think that's my favorite.
Just because he looks so beautiful.
That's true.
I think that Got Me Started is my favorite.
I'm gonna say Rush. So I guess
Rush is actually my favorite. Like actually, seriously, not my favorite.
Oh, so you changed your answer?
So you're fucking gay.
Because like because I don't like the other song that much. I just like the music video.
Give me a call if you ever feel lonely.
But Rush is like good song and the music video is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, another I would go to the church with this with a preacher, Lydia B. Kollins.
Oh my god. Lydia B. Kollins, like, that's my baby.
That is my baby, but
Holy
also,
shit.
like, that's a sexy baby.
Oh
my
right.
god. You didn't have to say baby after that. That's a sexy girl. Like, you could have said that.
No, okay. Well,
I'm baby.
Ew,
Oh my gosh.
Ariadne, ew.
I don't even want to talk about what happened last episode.
I don't
Snatch
think
Game.
we
I don't
need to
wanna
talk about that.
Talk about it.
I think enough
Snatch Game
people
pissed
are
me
talking
off.
about
Like,
it
Snatch
online.
Game
enough
actually
people are
pissed me
talking about
off.
it. I don't like lingerie. I don't have to say that. Crystal Envy, like, okay, I don't really care that she's gone, but
No,
also
I don't really
Ariadne
care.
needs to be gone first.
Ariadne needs
my
to go.
God,
Ariadne
please.
needs
I
to go now.
cannot believe she pulled that shit on Snatch Game. I really cannot believe it.
So embarrassing.
How
Oh my
are you
god,
not
I
even
feel like
bottom-
Latrice Royale.
Not even.
Literally, I was about to
Holy shit.
repost a video of her
Literally.
today saying, I did not. This is not what I came here to do.
That is not what I came here to
It
do.
was unprofessional. I've never felt so disrespected.
Love
Actually.
Latrice. Love
Susie
Latrice.
Susie
Love
good.
Latrice, bro.
Lexi Love did pretty good.
Yeah, she was fine.
Susie Toot
Corey
did fine.
Corey King did pretty
Corey
good.
King, I was actually impressed. She was giving us comedy for the first time this
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
Yes.
Who else? I thought Susie Toot did fine. I already said that, but
Yeah.
people were hating on her. I wish
No,
I saw
thought
Ramona.
I didn't think it was
On
that
your
bad.
nerve,
I don't
on
know
your
why
nerve
everyone's
one,
mad.
she did pretty good.
On your nerve. I wish that Jules Sparkles won instead, but honestly,
Jules Sparkles really surprised me because I did not think
Exactly.
Bigfoot was gonna hit
Yeah,
it, but she
exactly.
did
so I
really
was
good.
impressed, and I think she should have gotten props for that.
Yeah,
But on your nerve, she was really good as well.
Yes, of course.
She was funny, and I disagree with Susie saying that she was just playing herself. That is a stupid thing to say because
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's a very distinctive character,
Yeah.
very different than Anya Nerve.
yeah.
And if you can't tell the difference between those two very different characters,
Right.
you might need to hang around more black people.
Yeah.
Spray paint gate, bro. Speaking of Anya Nerve, spray paint gate, that got on my nerves.
That was
Holy
stupid.
That
shit.
was on my nerve.
Holy shit.
Because why are you acting all baby about it? And
I just can't
man
have people
up.
like that.
I just can't. She is one shady motherfucker. Do I think it's gonna stop her from getting to top 3? No,
Absolutely
no,
not.
no.
And I don't think it should. Like, I think it's.
No.
I think, like, of course she's making
Yeah,
great TV.
it's okay.
And, like,
But I
it's
do
okay.
think she does need to be shaded a little bit for that because just the fact it's the second time.
But she's definitely top 3 though. So
And she didn't handle that well at all.
No.
Like,
And I
top-
feel for Lexi.
top 3 is so clear right now.
And I'm
It's so clear.
Susie, and Anya. Like that's
and
so
I'm
clear.
really trying to wait for Lexi's breakthrough. I'm not seeing it yet, but I'm really praying
Yeah,
every night. I'm going to
but-
bed praying.
She's still very beautiful though.
100%.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Add in Gia Gunn, absolutely.
Gia Gunn.
I think your look is well assembled.
Absolutely.
I could tell that you're the feisty one.
Absolutely.
A booty with an open leg cuts your leg.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Gia.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay.
But I'm still.
Spray paint gate.
Joella is still, like, she's my winner still.
She
Okay,
can still win,
right.
too.
I think so too.
I think Rue's gonna pull the season 7 the winner is Katya. Can you bring me
Yeah.
some water? I think she's gonna say Joella, except not bring me some water. She's gonna crown her right
She's
there.
just say actually
Yeah.
won. So
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
I have one that I want to say, but I should have said it earlier
What is
Dang
it?
it.
because now I'm just jumping all around.
That's okay.
Well, this is speaking of the church. Here's a story from me acting a fool in the church, probably circa 2021.
What happened?
Me and 2 of my friends who also grew up in the church, but we were over that shit and we hated it there. It was Memorial Day or Veterans Day, one of the two.
Oh, I don't even know
And
the
they
story.
said-
I can't
Yeah,
see the notes, so I
listen
didn't
up.
know what you were gonna say.
And he sent out an email. This pastor sent out an email saying, "Send in your loved ones who fought in the army." I was going to say the war. Like, what fucking war?
Well, I'm gonna go to war, so.
Literally. And we will give him a shout out on stage. I don't know why he was doing that. Like, it's sweet, but like he just stood there for a good 5 minutes reading people's names and showing pictures of them. And we sent in a picture of Ethan Poisson. Who knows him? Who remembers him? I will put the picture of him.
Mm-hmm.
We edited him to be in a Navy Marines outfit.
Mm-hmm.
And we sent him in. We said, this is our... Because it was like a thing at the time to like
Yes.
send him into like
Cletus, bro,
colleges
Cletus.
specifically. Cletus. And we said his name was Cletus Cook.
Cletus.
I think that's the name they used. That was Cassandra Bowman back in the day, girl. That was Cassandra Bowman back
Oh my
in the
god,
day.
Cassandra Bowman.
Cletus Cook.
And so
Cletus.
he read it, and I'll insert the video because it doesn't show his face.
You'll
or
insert the video.
Grayson wants her at the video. I'll send it to Grayson.
Cletus Cook, serve the Marines.
Cletus Cook.
Because
Serve
Cletus
the
Kurt. Cletus Current.
Current.
Cletus Cook.
I
Served in the
current.
Marines.
Serve the Marines. I
Serve
think
the
about that a
Marines.
lot. Holy shit.
Wait, what?
That
This
is so
was
classic.
In the church?
Yes,
Yes, at
Clint read it. He was like, Cletus Cook served in the Marines. Because we had sent it in. And it was just a picture of like, but he was wearing like
it is like the Cletus, like wow.
classic photo.
Classic Cletus.
And we said it was like our cousin, Josie's cousin or something.
wow.
That
I've
shit
got to
killed
see
us.
that.
I cannot believe you haven't seen
I
that.
don't even.
That is so
That is
I
good.
think I've
classic.
heard the story, but I've never seen the video.
That is so
Cletus
good.
Cook served in the Marines.
Again, bro.
This guy keeps dying.
He sucks.
Hey, you probably couldn't do any better.
Nah,
It's been 30 minutes and he's only died like 3 times.
4 times now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm doing a podcast. Sorry, I'm on the clock.
On the cock.
I'm not on the clock, bro. I'm cutting that shit off.
What?
Yeah. If you misbehave one more time. Okay. Well, we were on Roblox the other night.
Me and my altar.
All 3 of us were on Roblox the other night. And we were playing My Little Pony roleplay.
Oh my god.
And you could
yeah.
make your own My Little Pony. And
Yep.
I was Apple Button. And I was cute as an apple button.
And I was Violet Aura.
He was Violet Aura and
And
he
I
was
was-
a girl horse. And I said, are you a mom or a dad? Because we were going to be parents and Grace was going to be our son,
Exactly.
obviously. And he said, I'm a dad.
And
That
I
should kill
was Ashbeam.
Ash beam, like ass beam.
Yeah, and I had like a nice like front swoop and like I was like gray.
I had a
had a
really
cute-
cute cutie mark.
I had a
It was
cute
apple.
little bow as a dad.
That's why I had to ask.
Violet Aura, bro. Violet Aura.
That was
But
good.
what if I was gender fluid?
Are you?
Okay, yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. That was my.
Oh, your backstory.
Oh,
Violet,
okay.
Violet Aura is gender fluid. Actually, where did gender fluid people go? Like, I haven't heard about y'all.
Where'd
in a
y'all
while.
go?
Come back. I know it's not safe, but like, come back. I miss you guys.
Come on.
Missing y'all, that's so fun.
I was like being obsessed with Drag Race and being like, where are the gender fluid people?
Bro.
Wait, where'd they go though?
Babes right in front
They're
of your
right
eyes. Also yesterday, we
Oh my god.
we were out at a convention all day, and then we were at FurCon, and then
Yes, we were at
yes,
FurCon.
we were at FurCon. Please don't ask.
What?
Baby,
Jayden,
you were in a
literally
fursuit,
there.
bro. You literally
We were
knew
there
this.
supporting you.
Literally, you were at the talent show. The
You
best
literally
May
walked the
Dang
contest.
it.
stage.
Dang it.
And you shook your tail for everyone.
No, I didn't.
And he came
No,
home,
I didn't.
And he came home with the participation medal, so he doesn't want to talk about it. That's okay, babe. I'm proud of you either way. You know,
Well, just wait till they make
you know, I
that.
always support Violet Aura.
Just wait till they make that documentary about me.
Documentary about you?
Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Whatever you say, babe.
They're gonna make it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. But afterwards, we were trying to go to the Cheesecake Factory because I had a gift card.
Yeah, guys, we show up, Cheesecake Factory, 6:40, okay? I
Just
check
about.
in. I give them my phone number.
They say, "Oh, it's gonna be 45 minutes."
Yep.
Right. According
like-
to Jayden Carson, they said 45 to an hour. I only heard 45.
I heard
I'm sure they
45 to
did
an
say
hour.
45 to an hour.
I definitely heard it.
I just heard the 45 and I like made a sad face.
And so we were like,
And
"That's
walked
okay.
away.
Like that."
I was
That's
like, okay,
fine.
like I'll give you my number.
So we
get
get
a pretzel.
So we
go-
got yeah. So I was parking the car. I come to find these 2 fools, and Grayson's like, "Oh well, we could get a pretzel."
No, I said it'll be like 45 minutes to an hour, so we can get a pretzel.
And I thought, in my head, I was already expecting this. I thought, oh, we're going to go somewhere else because Cheesecake Factory is going to take too long. And I was already at my limit, and I was so fucking hungry. And I'm like thinking that his alternative meal was a pretzel. And I was so
Pretzel.
fucking pissed. So I go, what?
You were so
A pretzel?
Like with like everyone around us, you're like, what?
And I was like, no, like let's go get a
As we're
snack
standing-
and come
as we're standing
back.
right in front of the doorway, like and then like no one can like walk out. Like, oh,
Oh,
So-
she's pissed.
what's going on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
so we
probably
got-
thought I was mad about the wait time. Girl, 45 minutes not that bad.
Right. So we
Foreshadowing.
go get our
Well-
cinnamon pretzel bites from Auntie Anne's. We go to the bathroom
It
and
was-
we
it
come
was
back
fire.
and we wait. And after it's been 45 minutes, I'm like, Like, wow. I thought maybe I gave them the wrong phone number because they didn't even send me confirmation text. I was like, what the hell is that about?
Yeah.
So I had to go up and ask them. It was so embarrassing, and they were like, yeah, we don't do that.
We don't do that
like,
shit.
Dang it, sorry, my bad.
So we wait outside, and by that time it had been like 20 minutes. So we're like, okay, we're gonna wait for 20 to 25 minutes because sometimes they'll tell you it's gonna be like 45 minutes, and then it's actually just 30. They just want to send people away.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there right outside the Cheesecake Factory, starved for the glob, and that 45 minutes
that 40
comes
minutes
by.
45 minutes hit, and then we're like, oh dang it, it's been 45 minutes, and then I said, well, they said 45 to an hour, and then
Then I needed not 5 minutes of silence, but 10 minutes of silence.
Avery could not believe it.
I was so fucking pissed. I could not even imagine that I would have to wait for an hour. I know it's only 15 minutes more, but then I would have been waiting for an hour.
Yeah.
And we could have gone somewhere else the whole time. And I was pissed.
And it hit 1 hour, and we said, let's go.
No, it hits 50 minutes, and someone walks out who had just tried to walk in and ask how long it would be. 3.5 hours to get a seat at the Cheesecake Factory out the rim.
Actually, it's at La Cantera, so.
Okay.
Does anyone else go there?
Well, you guys need to stop going. Apparently, everyone
You need
goes
to
there.
stop going.
Yeah,
there.
everyone
That's
goes
the
there,
thing.
and it was also UTSA day, so that did not help.
I bet everyone was there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And then we go ask probably after it's been an hour, 5 minutes ish. And they said, right, yeah. We did
Probably
tell you guys
about another 10 to 20 minutes, maybe 30.
Yeah,
And we're
people are sitting there for too long and they're not leaving. We're like, okay, whatever.
We'll tell them to get out.
So we say, let's go get Whataburger. We go get Whataburger, and I was really worried I was going to get that text right as soon as we left the place.
No, it takes until we get
It took another 30 minutes to get that text at least.
At
So
least.
At
thing we
the
left.
convention, it was 6 o'clock. Where we were nearing the end, and I was already at my limit. The lights were too bright. I was starving. I was thirsty. I had a headache. I could not do it anymore. And so then we got our food at 8:30. So I was and I had to drive through traffic of San Antonio, which is horrible, and I just couldn't do it.
Well, and here's the other thing. When we were driving there at 6:30, we said, let's make a reservation. Maybe thinking it would be at 7. And we're like, okay,
I was
that's
let's
fine.
call and get a table, because that's always a good thing to do with Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
It said 8 p.m. and we said, hell no, we're not waiting till 8. Guess how long we sat there waiting? Till 8 p.m.
And
Yeah.
also, there's 3 of us, so shouldn't have taken that
Right.
Usually
Y'all
we
got
can walk
so
in.
many tables.
Usually we can walk in and get a table like that because there's not that many of us. Even when we had Josie and Lincoln here,
Right. And we
really
said-
in and out.
And
that
we
was
said
on
we would sit
Friday
outside.
night.
We'll sit inside or outside. I don't give a fuck.
First
It's
available.
my table.
First available.
Crazy,
Guys,
insane. And then
holy
when we were
shit.
driving back, I could not. Oh, when we were driving to Cheesecake Factory already, I was pissed because Google Maps told us that our exit was open, but it was actually fucking closed, and so we added another 10 minutes of red
Stupid as
traffic
shit.
to our.
Fuck San Antonio traffic,
They're
bro.
closing shit every single night. Never tell you what it is.
And
Never put signs up.
I
or
don't
anything.
understand San Antonio at all. And
I honestly
honestly,
hate it here.
I drove to San Antonio in the fog, and holy shit, that was the scariest drive of my life.
Yeah,
because
that's horrible.
Road closure, you can't see what's in front of you.
And the whole time you're
literally-
driving this
Yeah, I literally
next
thought
to you.
I was, my exit was approaching, and then I saw hazards, and then it was closed exit. I was like, shit, I'm about to run into this fucking closed exit. And then it was actually it was another exit that was closed, and then this one was open, but it was niche. It was niche. It was
really niche exit.
it was actually the scariest moment of my life. I literally thought I was gonna smack 60 miles per hour into a bridge, drive off of the bridge, and land on the ground.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Land on the
die.
ground on your 2 feet.
And jump
Boom.
out.
And boom, I live.
Release my parachute and
Exactly.
land on the ground.
Speaking of landing on your feet, this shit just pissed me off. Now I'm mad. Grayson's brother got a cat, and I've been begging for a
Oh
cat.
my God.
I've been begging for a cat for a month now. And
That's a
Grayson's
good
my
transition.
parents.
That's a
My
good
parents would
transition.
kill us. My parents would not let us get a cat, and then Blake gets a cat, and I'm
Well, Blake is also 23.
okay, we're 18.
Exactly. I'm 19. Excuse me.
You're 19, bro. You're literally pushing 30, bro, and you can't get a cat.
I am pushing.
You're
30,
literally
that's
pushing
the thing.
P. That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Pushing 30. I'm
Maybe-
gonna push you over
hey, Think about next year though. Think about
I'm actually
that.
getting one for my birthday, whether you like it or not. So
Yep.
sorry
Yep.
about that.
You thought you fucking
Bitch, I know you think you fucking ate.
You think you fucking ate. Oh wait, shit, that was wrong.
Yeah, no.
I know you.
I
think
always
you
forget
fucking
about
ate.
the I know.
No, you think you
I
fucking
always
ate.
forget about the I know.
You think
This
you
is like
fucking ate.
complaining podcast. Like,
Think
we
you
really-
fucking ate.
I feel like we've been complaining
fucking
this
ate.
entire episode.
Ate.
Fucking ate. Avery, you forgot.
Oh, fucking ate. I just don't like that. Fucking is like dut.
I think it's fun.
One time.
I think it's fun like that. One day.
Well, I started student teaching at a junior high, and I had a really fucking good time. I love junior high, and everyone's telling me no, don't do junior high, you'll go crazy. But I'm actually enjoying it. Sorry, I think they're so funny.
Really?
They're so like it's like they're like young enough to be like.
I feel like
funny
that's like
and
Skibbity Toilet
entertaining.
age, though. Like, I'm just kind of scared.
Well, yes. But,
yes.
Well, now Skibbity Toilet is more like probably about third grade.
At Lock and Terror, we did walk by a little kid that was like, Skibbity bub bub, and then I actually wanted to like kick my foot out and trip them.
There was a lot going on there. We walked past that. We walked past someone like taking a picture for Instagram, and then we walked past something else. I don't remember.
Someone
Someone
standing in the
dancing,
fucking
someone
road.
dancing.
Someone dancing, and then I got really scared because he like charged at this group of people, and I got really scared.
What? I don't remember
Yeah.
that. I just wanted to join dancing.
I mean, he
with them.
wasn't really doing much, but he just like ran at them for a second, and I got scared.
Oh, okay.
But he was he was
fine.
okay.
I think he's just dancing some more.
Yeah, maybe.
And then some people drove by with their loud ass exhaust, pissing me off.
Don't
Scared
do
the hell out of
that.
Avery.
Bitch, I know you think you fucking ate. It scared
Literally.
me really bad, and I like jumped and screamed, and then everyone like around us like was like,
Girl.
"Girl, sorry, I startle easily. I'm just a baby."
You think you fucking ate.
Hashtag Ariety.
Stop.
Oh.
Can we bring back the shady hashtags from RuPaul's Drag Race, please?
Can we actually bring that back? Please.
It's just queens aren't shady like that nowadays. Like they're just like fake shady.
Honestly.
Bring back real shade. Bring back
Like
those
Coco and
shoulders should
Alyssa.
match them hips, but they don't.
Exactly. Hashtag
Such as-
shoulders match them hips.
Hashtag Coco spinning very beautiful.
Wow.
Girl, find the note.
It was
Find
disgusting.
the note.
That's
Get
a
her,
fact.
Jade. I
Get
love
her,
that.
Jade.
I love that. Because that's how sometimes that's how I feel.
Get her, Jade.
But it's like, I get excited and then I'm like, oh, I'm embarrassed now. I'm embarrassed. Get her, Jade. Like, you know, after Coco
her,
did that, she was
Jade.
like,
Oh, yeah.
everyone like,
production was like,
come over to the side.
Girl. What the hell?
I just love the video of Serena Cha-Cha and everyone's attacking her, but they're editing laughter
Oh,
like
yeah.
into the video. You can just hear it like looping like for like fucking 5 minutes of just everyone laughing.
What
at
even
Serena
was it? Like,
Cha-Cha.
everyone here is so fierce. Besides
Serena.
oh my God,
everyone
that's so crazy.
Yeah, because
And then everyone was like, ah!
Monica Beverly Hills or someone was like, I don't deserve to be here. Like, everyone's so fierce. And then Roxy was like, everyone here is so fierce. Everyone here deserves to be here. Like, even you, except for Serena Cha-Cha.
That's so crazy.
Which is not even that crazy of a read. Like, it was
And then
funny.
they-
The laughter goes on for 5 fucking minutes.
And you can hear the same laughs over and over.
Because one thing about that cast is Detox has a very specific
yeah.
laugh. You could, like, hear it soaring over everyone.
I don't even know how to recreate it.
It's just loud. That's about it.
And like nasally.
Think
really
of
nasally.
think of Sharon Needles as Michelle Visage. They're just very loud.
Yeah.
Love Detox though. Coming at you with a slow verse.
Literally,
honestly.
I'm gonna speed it up. I had to shut it down first. Like, it wasn't even like, I don't understand because it wasn't even really that slow.
It
Like,
wasn't
that's
slow
the
at all.
thing.
Detox coming at you with the slow verse, like not even slow.
No, it was literally normal.
Like right after
I'm gonna show you. Well, no, that
That
actually
Yeah,
comes after.
Comes after you, right?
It's
Wrapping it up with Roxy. Wow.
Tonight
Holy
I'm
shit,
going
like,
on
what a
my mind,
horrible way to
I'm
end a
losing
song.
my mind.
Another man, no, give me
in
life.
life.
We actually listened to that like real song the other day. It's actually like not bad.
Why
not
is
that
it
bad.
so different?
Why did she do it
The
on
acapella,
acapella? She
bro.
killed it, bro.
Because, well, she didn't have the rights. The producers didn't have
Right,
the
She
rights.
should have just done another Coco dance. What if I put on Lil Simsy in the background?
Bro.
I don't know about
We
that.
can't even hear it.
I do not know about that.
Poor Jayden, like, it's when we go to sleep at night, it's not just me and Jayden's bed. It's me, Jayden, and Lil Simsy's bed. She and I sleep together every night.
But every
Hey.
single night, I fall asleep.
I was gonna say congratulations to Little Cindy.
Oh, congratulations,
Oh, yeah.
Lil Simsy.
'Cause she got
She posted her
married.
wedding recap today.
But every night,
Aw.
I fall asleep before you even choose a video.
But then he keeps waking up to her in the middle of
Yeah,
the
in the middle of the night, and I hear her voice. I'm like,
Lil Little Simsy.
Where
It's
is
because I
she?
just forget. I follow. She and I are on lock like that. So as soon as I put it on, I'm asleep, and so I never am gonna turn it off. So I just love her. Congrats to Little Simsy. Little Simsy,
Yes.
if you're watching this,
We love
congratulations.
you.
We love you.
Sorry, I said I was sleeping with you. That sounds weird.
Yeah, it's just weird. Don't say that again.
But you are on my iPad every night.
Sorry.
What? Why are you sorry?
He moved
He
the
moved the
dang
table.
table.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm
I
trying to
just
find
can't
like
read.
one to close it off.
I can't read.
But I think we got through all of.
Pick something
Take
good.
me back to Disney World.
Oh my god.
Everything always
reminds
connects
me
to Disney.
of her, bro. Everything reminds me of her.
Elliot Smith reminds me of her, which reminds me of Disneyland.
Exactly.
I miss Disney World. I love Disney.
Like
Never
we
been,
were
never been.
we were in line at FurCon at the convention, and it was like free for all line where like everyone is just kind of moving together.
You're like, wow,
like
this is just like Guardians.
this is just like we're on Guardians of the Galaxy, and we're about to get on the ride. Holy shit! Whoa.
And then we were waiting outside of Cheesecake Factory, and I was thinking in my head like, wow, this is just like you're waiting for the next show
Just
to
like
start.
Just like
This
we're
is
about
just
to
like-
watch Muppet Vision.
This is just like going to amusement park and waiting in a line.
Exactly.
Like,
we're waiting in a line, and it's just
Hey,
like
whatever
we're waiting
helps
in a
us
line.
cope, okay?
I miss Disney.
I miss Disney.
I
You
miss
guys
Six
miss
Flags.
Disney?
Y'all have never been to Six Flags, and I've never been to
No,
We've been to
we've
Six
been
Flags,
to Six
bro.
Flags.
We
But
went on
y'all
our choir
don't.
field
Y'all
trip.
never went on the good rides.
Because I don't
That's the
want to go on
problem.
that.
I
to
don't
be
want to.
honest.
Still to this day,
I'm
I
not
don't really
going
want
on
to.
that.
Sorry, like Six Flags, like scary. Like what?
But those rides are so thrilling. It's insane.
See, I'm not into that.
Well, what about those rides are so beautiful and
Well, that's the thing, I
they're so.
wanna-
What about those rides are so immersive?
Well, I do want to go there. I do want to go there, but y'all don't want to go to where I want to go.
Yeah, because
I'm so sorry.
I don't want to go there.
I'm so sorry about that, babe.
Well, I do want to go there. That's the thing. I don't want to go on those big rides.
Oh, well, I don't want to go at
I'm
all.
not doing that.
So, how
What
about that?
But what if we went and we saw like a stage show there, and we went on the swings that we
I
liked?
actually have a lot of friends that end up being in the shows at Six Flags. Is that cool, you guys? Leave a comment
really
if that's cool.
That's awesome.
Well, they have the fountains you can control, like in Disney as well.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty
like
cool.
at the Moana.
Yes.
Journey of Water.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wow, we gotta take you to Disney.
We got to get you on that plane. Grayson wants to take us for his 21st. Instead of going to Vegas,
I'm
he
serious.
wants to
I
take
would
us
rather
to
go
Disney.
to Epcot. I don't give a fuck.
Yes, drink around the world.
I
want
wanna
to
drink out the
bro. And
Wait,
then you get-
Vegas?
Well, here's the thing. For my 21st,
So
y'all
annoying.
can't drink around the world at Epcot. So we'll go for Avery's.
Yeah, my 21st.
Or Jayden, sorry.
Yeah, we'll have to go to Jaden's because he's the youngest.
Exactly.
Hmm.
October.
Vegas
And we can celebrate all of
is
ours.
scary.
I hate Vegas.
I don't wanna go there
I
at
hate
all.
Vegas.
I just want to go to Disney.
I like that there's shows there. I think that's cool.
That's cool, but
and they
like-
have a lot of restaurants. I think that's cool too.
What else is there to do, really?
You gamble,
Gamble,
and you
that's-
see
I
strippers on
forgot
the
about
street,
gambling.
and you goes to the hotels. You see
Well,
the
I
hotels.
feel okay seeing strippers on the street.
No, I'm just saying like that's what there is there.
I just want to go to
I
Seattle.
want to see. All I want to do in Las Vegas is just like hit up all the resident drag queen shows.
Exactly.
I just want to go to Seattle.
Residents.
Exactly.
My stomach hurts.
Okay. Well,
What are you
I
gonna
think
do about
someone's
that?
hungry.
I've
Are
just
you
been. I've
hungry?
been so nauseous this past 3 days. Like I don't know what happened to me. I'm very nauseous.
I'm sorry.
I think
really
it was
nauseous.
the alcohol.
Actually, I think so too. Actually, I think yes. Like I fucked up my like digestive system, and I never like threw up or like shit. So,
You should probably poop.
well, like I have pooped, but like I didn't
Oh.
like get it all out. You know,
Oh. Well, I hope you get it all out.
I never purged the alcohol.
Me neither, but I don't know. I'm fine.
Okay, guys, farewell.
I think this is our sign to turn this shit off.
Turn
And
the
I
TV
hope y'all
off, turn the
have
TV
a
off.
great day. And I hope that don't forget to drink water today. And what else?
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Go outside. Touch
Bye,
grass.
y'all.